Okay, hello. I put a poll out today, basically saying, did everyone want me to put out a video this month, and if it be a bit of a cop-out video, which is to say, not very good, or would you rather me just do a video in January that is going to be a certified banger, and that video will still happen, don't worry, just because you've seen this one doesn't mean that one's not going to happen. It will be a certified banger, and it will be happening in January. Would they rather me do a video this month, or would they rather me skip this month and make January's video this month's video, or the final video as such? All of you asked for, or almost all of you, it was like 12 to 8 when I totaled up the votes, said that they wanted a video this month. So here's my cop-out video. Welcome to Would You Rather. So Robbie, my good friend Robbie, this is Robbie, say hi to Robbie, sent me a list today of a bunch of Would You Rather questions and basically just told me answer these and then post a video. Also, don't worry about this, I cut my hand at work today. I work in a hotel, how the fuck am I doing that? Yeah, we have 11, or 11, if I'm Scottish enough, Would You Rather questions for November, because it's November's video, it's the 11th month of the year of Meeks, so we're doing this. Before we get started also, if you don't follow me on Twitch, I'm a hell of a lot more active on Twitch. Follow me on there, and subscribe if you really want to. Come watch my streams, come hang out, there's not really a set schedule. So if you want to know kind of when I do go live, give me a follow on there. You'll get a notification anytime I do. Or else if you want to know slightly prior to that, when I'm going live, follow my Discord, or join the Discord. The link will be in the description down below as well to all of that. But yeah, beyond that, let's get into the Would You Rather question. Sorry, I had to adjust my lighting there because I didn't realize how sick I looked. Because I am sick, if you can't hear it. I've been coughing all day. I felt achy, but we're getting through this. Yeah, anyway, question 1. Would you rather lose your sight or lose your memories? Now this one is a bit of a weird one. I'm gonna go, because I kind of have to guess here on what it's talking about, where the start is, where the end is, stuff like that. I'm thinking like, is it a case of from the moment I say yes to this, I lose my memories, but beyond that point I can then make more? Also, does it entail like I lose the ability to do things because I technically a memory? I don't know. So we're working off a couple of different things here. I'm going purely based off of I lose my memories from the minute that I say yes to this. That's when I lose the memories. But also I kind of retain everything I need to function, essentially. So I also know how to speak, I know how to read, all this kind of stuff. If that is the case, I think I'm going to go with memories. Because genuinely, and I know a couple of people who have gone not totally blind, but very blind, to the point of cataracts and stuff like that, and they've said it's an absolutely horrible experience because essentially the world you've known is no longer the same. The world you've known is different all of a sudden. And that's not good. That's not good at all. So I think that would just be too horrific for me. Because I'm imagining just total blackout. Nothing. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. I can make new memories. I'm only 24. I can make new memories for the rest of my life. So I think I'd rather do that, honestly. Second one. Would you rather have a pause or a rewind button in your life? Now, again, leading off the original one, I think the memories in your life that you have and the things that happen are so special because they only happen once. Because it happens, done, kind of thing. And so I genuinely think I would go for a pause button. Purely because, think about it this way, right. Because there's a lot of people that would take this as a weird thing. A lot of people would do this for a weird reason. I'm not one of those people. I swear. I would do it because, think about it this way. Okay, say I'm in Inverness, and then there's a game like the Scotland game that was happening just recently. By the way, Scotland qualified for the World Cup. Everyone say W Scotland in the comments, and if you don't, you suck. Imagine that game's going on, and I'm like, holy crap! It's happening. Everything's happening. I wish I was at that game. What can I do? Pause that. Hop in a car somewhere. Drive down. Get on a train somewhere. Go down to the game, and then I'm there. That's sick. I could do that. I could, if I really wanted to. go and fly off to like America or something if I really wanted to. If I had a pause button, or like I'm taking it as the thing of like everything pauses, but there's still like movable things. If that makes sense. Like I don't think it's not like everything pauses and I can walk on water. Like, no, that would be cool. But if we're taking it at the level of like molecules stop, that's quite cool as well because I can just like walk on water. I can go and do whatever I want to. I don't think it's that way though. I think it's a case of you pause and then things can still move, cars can still move, everything else, everything that you touch can move essentially. That would be cool. And so I would go for a pause button. Question 3, would you rather have a third nipple or an extra toe? Now both of these are a weird subsection on OnlyFans, but I genuinely think having an extra toe would just be hilarious. I think having a third nipple could really put off people. Like you go to the beach, you take your shirt off and there's like 1, 2, 3. No, not happening. Extra toe. Question 4, would you rather go to the past and meet your loved ones that have passed away, or go to the future and meet your children or grandchildren that are yet to be born? Now this is again another good one, because like I said before, one of my things in my life is the things in your life that have happened and the memories that you've had are so special because they only happened once. I don't think I would be able to go back to see these people or meet these people, because in your life you form an opinion of what these people, and you form a you form this like basis of what these people are like, even if you've never met them. You form not an opinion, I can't think of the word, it's not an opinion, but you form like in your head, because of memories, because of things people have told you, what they were like. But I don't think I could go back to that. I don't think I could go back and see that that's not the case. That would be too heartbreaking. I'd rather go in the future. I would rather neither. I'd rather just stay where I am, to be completely honest. But if I'm going to go in the future, I'd rather go to the future, see what they're like. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to put a caveat on this one. If it's just as the wording is, I'm going to the future. And I'm going to go and see all that. That's fine. That's fantastic. And it's also going to be a case of like when you come back, obviously you can't, because you've gone there, it's happened that way. It's the weird time travel thing of you go there, by you going there, that always happened. You come back and it's like you don't need to do anything different, you don't need to change anything. Even if you try and change things, they stay the same in the future because you've gone there. If we're talking that way, I'm going to the future. If I retain all the memories and then come back, I'm going to the future. If I don't retain any memories, if it's exclusively I go back, I see what I see, I experience what I experience, and then come back and it's like nothing happened, I'm going to the past, because I think that would be really cool to see what it was like before. I'm only 24. My ancestors, my loved ones that have passed away, were experiencing life in the 70s and 80s. That's not that far away, but I think that would be a really cool decade to go and see. Obviously, a lot of horrific stuff happened, but if we're exclusively saying like a day I'm there, or a day or a week, I'm going to the past, and then I come back, memories wiped. That's what I'm going for. Question 5, would you rather lose the ability to speak or lose the ability to read? I'm going for the ability to read immediately. In today's modern age, text-to-speech is something. Not being able to speak, not being able to get my points across of what I need to get across, that fucking sucks. I couldn't do that. I could not do that. So, ability to read. You could also just have people read things to you. Anyway, question 6. Would you rather have fortune or have fame? Okay, so again, this is a weird one. Because having a fortune so vast, if we're thinking of fortune in the vast, like unthinkable money, then realistically, you're gonna be famous, or you're gonna have some sort of level of recognition. So I don't know, because then again with the fame side, they kind of come with each other. So would I rather be really famous, or would I rather be really rich? I feel like just being really rich and not being really famous kind of would get very lonely. I feel like if I was very famous, I could do more things like helping people that I know here. I could see people that I know here. I could see people that live in other countries more often. Hint for, January's video. I could do all that kind of stuff. I could do all that if I was famous, because that level of fame and not entitles you, but that level of fame comes with things from people, gifts from people, like, all this kind of stuff. Companies would give you stuff now. Companies would pay you to do this. So yeah, I'd say that fame probably. I'm also a self-centered motherfucker, so like if I have the opportunity to be famous, of course I'm gonna take that. Now Robbie included this one in a annoying thing. She said yes, this was aimed, and I don't know if it means she's calling me beautiful or what, but hey, I'm taking it that way. Thank you, Robbie. She said, would you rather be tall and average looking or 3 feet tall but beautiful? So again, I'm taking this as she's saying I'm 3 feet tall but I'm beautiful. Again, I don't know. Either way is very vain, if that makes sense. Like, tall and average looking. More people go for the tall average looking guys than the beautiful 3 feet guys. But I don't know, because it's like I say, either way you're fucking self-centered, and I don't want to be. I really don't want to be. I guess being the short king that I am, I'm gonna guess 3 feet tall and beautiful. So we're gonna go for that one. Number 8 is, would you rather be as fast as the Flash or as strong as Superman? Now this one's really cool because, again, the Flash is the fastest man alive, right? That's his whole thing. He's the fastest man alive. No one is faster than him. Strong as Superman, realistically, if you're strong enough, and hear me out, it's a bit of a cop-out, this one. I'm going to be completely honest. This one's very much a cop-out. If you're that strong, you can move your legs that fast, and your legs are that powerful that you could run really fast. Surely. Also, are we taking it as like muscular strength, strong as Superman, or are we talking about like strong as Superman as in like his power set? Because I'm not going to go with power set, because that's not what I mean. But if we're talking about purely as strong as Superman, no, I'm gonna go with Flash, because that's so fun. Imagine being that fast. Like, you're the fastest man alive. If you're the fastest man alive, that's sick. Like, you could literally run across an ocean in 0.2 seconds. It's fantastic. Say that again.
My granny.
Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. Would you rather be able to read minds or see the future? Again, I'm really boring when it comes to it, because again, I'm the exact same. Like, I think the things that happen in your life, again, I've said it plenty of times, the things that happen in your life are special because they only happen once. I don't want to be able to see the future. I don't want to be able to see something that happens and then see it happen. Don't get me wrong, that's sick. I think I'd rather be able to read minds, because when someone's lying to you, yes, it'll hurt if someone says something and it's like, oh no, like that's so cool, like that's really fantastic, I'm so happy for you, and then their brain, like be very sad. But I'd rather that than be able to see in the future. Number 10, again, another one about strength. Would you rather look strong and be weak, or be strong but look weak? Now again, I think it would be better to look weak and be strong, because yes, you can have all these muscles, you can have a six-pack, you could be ripped, you could be absolutely shredded, and then you go to lift up like a coffee cup and you're like struggling to lift it up. I'd rather have the build I have now, which I'm husky. I'm husky at this point. I'd rather have this build, look like this, but be extremely strong, be able to do things that most people with the big muscles and stuff wouldn't be able to do. I'd rather that, I think. I don't think I'd be able to. I don't think I'd be able to look strong and be weak. I think it would just be really, it's a self-centered answer versus a not self-centered answer. I'd rather go with a not self-centered one. Like, if I look strong, that's all great and all, but I'm not going to go into like a bodybuilding competition. That fucking sucks. Anyway, final one, number 11. Apologies, this has taken almost 20 minutes now. Would you rather have £1 million now, or £5,000 every week for the rest of your life? Now, I googled this. £1 million right now would be great. You can invest it certain ways. You can do things with it that may be able to return your money. It takes 4 years, or thereabouts, but 3.5, 4 years for you to reach £1,000,000 if you had £5,000 every week for the rest of your life. Also, imagine a cash influx of £5,000 every week. Like, don't get me wrong, I am not a saver. I cannot save money, but I'd rather have the 5,000 every week because then it continues for the rest of your life. You could have £1,000,000 within 4 years. Sorry, and then beyond that, it just keeps happening. It just keeps happening. Like, I would, to be completely honest, I'd probably keep doing the job I'm doing now, and then I would just build up, and then in like however many years, I'd be like, it's like, well, I've been earning money from this job and 5,000 every week. I'll just go do whatever. Like, it would just make me really comfortable. I'd be very comfortable in what the job, in like the position I was in. I'd rather be that than immediately rich. Like, you hear all these horror stories of the people that have won the lottery and then they lose it all within a month. Couldn't be me. Couldn't do that. But anyway, thank you very much for watching this. Again, I'm sorry it was a bit of a cop-out video. I didn't plan for it to be, but you guys literally asked for this, so guess it's your fault. But yeah, again, like I said at the start, follow me if you want to see me more often. Follow me on Twitch down in the description. If you want to know when I'm going live on Twitch, join the Discord. It's also in the description. All my socials being in the link below as well. But yeah, hope everyone has had a fantastic time. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate that. If you like the video, give it a like. If you want to see more like this, subscribe. And yeah, have a great day now.